Give me at least one round of Mr. X and Tricks to Amaru. Do not engage the boss inside until Mr. X and Tricks have gone out. Pink Joe will be Freedom and Dispel Ons, Judging Wisdom. Manhammer, you are Freedom and Dispel Evens. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so on and so forth. I strongly recommend that you make a very simple macro to report into either say or party or both chats. You have done your task. Pink Joe will Shadow Aura Mastery first, Twilight Cutter, Manhammer second, Isaac Balls third, back into Pink Joe. All of those listed, Pink Joe, Manhammer, and Isaac Balls, you can rotate to Shadow Resistance Aura at this time. Carry fitting your Hymn of Hope after first cutter, Sage at your discretion. Nudpala, you are outside Devotion Aura, rotate from Crusader over to Devotion. You are Judging Light, your Sacred Shield is for Squish. Valkyrie, you're going to head outside at 50%. You are going to be on Fires and Sora. You're going to Judge Wisdom, and you don't need to Sacred Shield anyone. I'll be handling inside Devo Aura, Judging Light, Sacred Shield for myself. Totems are standard deployment across the board. Noob Palette, in the event of a bad fire, do your DSOC and Aura Mastery. Valkyrie, you can also Aura Mastery if it looks the fire is bad, since you'll be on Fire Res Aura. Yeah, I know. Like, you'd still Aura Mastery because, like, okay, let's say the fire is bad, right? So you DSAC Valkyrie, ideally Aura Masteries as well, and you Aura Mastery, let's say all 3 healers are moving for the fire, now the tank has another fucking 2,000 armor. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But there's less of a chance of him dying with 2,000 more armor, right? Anyways. Iterates are as follows. We're getting there. Quality ship, innervate Nupala as able. Razia also watch Nupala. Nordless as needed. Brad as needed. Besho do Isaac Balls as needed. Watch his mana, set him as your focus. Hogwat, you are outside Dispel Primary. That being said, Nurtrick, Razia, Carry, and Nordless do not let people sit at the wall. Always visually confirm the charges at the wall before committing to doing a Dispel. Rogues, Privilege, and Is It Safe? Discuss amongst each other which one is going to expose armor sub 50%. Tie for Invite and Lin the Warrior, make sure that Sunder and Commanding Shout stay up for the inside. Carry, make sure you are Mind Blasting off cooldown, sub 50%. Make sure you are properly glyphed and spec'd for this encounter. And here's a ready check, ideally for Poll. If you have any questions, now would be the time to broach those questions. Otherwise, ready check is for Poll. Ideally. If everyone does the job. There you go. Ask up at this time if you have not done so.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go to the wall.
유성, 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor, moving through, maintain max melee range or further. Once you have moved through. Interesting. Yep. I said it's all. Meteor, meteor. Is it safe to the wall? Dodge the fire. Red, I guess, better as this individual so we can see them die to cutter. And hammer, take the Battaros. Stop toking your fucking pipe and take the Battaros. Rebuff yourself with might. No one right clicks. Hand off the mouse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let me in. Distracts and tricks to Maru at least once, preferably twice. Pink Joa to the wall. These are our balls. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Almost. Valkyrie to the wall. Manhammer, this would be your hand of freedom, and then you would cleanse him at the wall. You have done neither of these things, Manhammer. Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, Manhammer? Beep boop. These are our balls. Beware the shadows.
경로에서
Beware the
빠지세요.
wall. Yeah, you. Oh, there he goes. Alright. Alright, Raskull, change out your water totem to a fire resistance totem. Valkyrie, you are staying inside and you are evens. Yes, Valkyrie, you stay. Albanita to the wall. Yep. Beware the shadow. Yep, yeah, that's gonna happen when we're done here.
경로에서
Sure, that's
빠지세요.
fine. You need to push the IBF button, brother, when transition happens. You should get a pop-up. What? No. You get a pop-up on your screen that says like stage 3, right? About 1 second after that, you push the IBF button.
딜 멈추세요. 빡하세요.
Sorry, I was slightly distracted, but that's alright. Anyways, Manhammer, that's a nice Twilight Destroyer achievement you have. I don't know where you got it, how much you paid for it, or if you bought that character, but it is clear that you are rather inexperienced with the Ruby Sanctum. I wish you the best anywhere other than here. I didn't have any. This is first trade. Anyways, Valkyrie, you are full-time inside. You are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or evens, as it were. No, this is Manhammer. Different from Hentai Hammer and different from Man with Mace. Those are all different people. Yeah. Please deploy a summoning stone. Died to the first meteor, almost died to the first cutter, died to the second cutter. Like I just Yeah, just silliness. Anyways, multi-pass. Okay. Hooks up and we kill the boss. Whoever mischecks and checks onto Squish at this time. He has a star on his head. Do not engage the boss until the star is on the boss. Also, Sage, I will call for your PS this time.
5,
Nope, that is a
4,
different person.
3, 2, 1.
Squishles, please make sure that you run all the way into the dragon before stopping, so this doesn't happen. Being said, it's not that big of a deal, but
유성, 피하세요.
meteor. Let's go to the wall. Oh, be secure.
유성, 피하세요.
Meteor. Dodge the fire, heading to the wall.
피하세요.
Range. Interesting. You guys awake over there? Nordless, Badaros, Bread, Besha, Badaros with Skull. All DPS on Hellion. Skull, come up. Nordless, Badaros, Bread. Rebuff them.
2단계.
Fish Hellion. No one right clicks, hand off the mouse. 7, 6, 5, 4, Sage, pain slip me, beat boop. Come in. Water shield yourself if you haven't, or Skull, redeploy your totems. We are beginning a slow rotation with these balls. Albanita, head to the wall. Cleanse him out. Whatever. Let's just get out of there. Let's get back to the belly. Quickly. You are
경로에서 빠지세요.
so fucking lucky. Shimmy Kitty to the wall. Yeah, we have 2 Ret Paladins, and then you have Carrie who'll be mind blasting outside in a little bit. Beware the shadows.
경로에서
Inner trick heading to
빠지세요.
the wall. What? Ret Paladin, okay. Just be quiet. Raid, auto attack and wand. Pull pets, drop dots, sage to the wall. Slow on the boss, 2%. Beware the shadows, 1%. Outside, you can begin healing.
경로에서 빠지세요. 3단계.
Transition, debuff in 5, debuff in 4. There's a window to get out. Debuff in 3, debuff in 2, debuff in 1. Yeah, red to the wall. Excuse me. Oh, Warden. Faulty tank heading to the wall. Shadows.
밖으로 뛰세요. 빠지세요.
Of course, I can easily do. Yeah.
더 빡딜하세요.
Outside, add priority. United States to the wall. Pink Joe out of the wall. Spell at the wall. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
EPS is normal, both realms. Meteor, meteor. Through, maintain max melee range. Isaac Ball's head to the
더
wall.
빡딜하세요.
Northwest head to the wall. Set out priority, yep. Show me kitty, Belarus, carry.
경로에서
Valkyrie to
빠지세요.
the wall. I'll go out to the wall.
딜 낮추세요.
Well, yeah, if I also had tank, then it's... there's like 3 living embers alive out here. How did you die to like 3 living embers and kill a thug? Someone like quality tank stuff out. This looks a lot like either you were statistically the least lucky person in existence, or your back was turned to them, because there's a lot of auto attacks in a row without any dodges. Oh, and you got tail lash, so you got stunned, which means that you can't dodge. That is true, yeah. Um, hmm. That is an unfair dragon. Anyways, 3rd time's the charm, get back, get buffed, let's yep. I do use step plates, but the bars are not tiny. They just look like the square with the like. They shouldn't be. Here's a mammoth. It's true. That is true. We can kill the boss. No, we killed it. It was a little bit of suffering. Everyone has comeback ready on the ready check. You are meant to be on wisdom, and your pally power was set to wisdom. I'm not sure how it switched. That's what I fixed it. I fixed it. There you go. You're updated. Slightly longer pull timer. Kings, Paladins, Kings, everyone, which is Isaac Balls. Squishals, come over here. Come here to me. So like, come to circle when the timer has like 6 seconds left on it. Do like a Horn of Winter, pop your Indestructible, and mount up, and then run at Hallion until you're like inside of him. Taunt and Icy Touch at the same moment. So you can mount up now. Start running towards Hallion.
1.
Fucking Christ, that was a little slow. You don't have to start all the way over there. It's very silly. Red Butters, Hogwart, Group 5.
이성 피하세요.
Media. Maintain max melee range, dodge the fire.
피하세요.
Dodge the fire, don't let it touch you. The blue square is the tank, moon is the rogue, triangle is the other rogue. One back. That's very weird. I've never encountered such an issue with pet plates. And/or tidy plates.
이성 피하세요.
Meteor. Lordless heading to the wall. Everyone on Hellion, stop what you're doing and make sure you're attacking Hellion. Make sure you are attacking Hellion and not spinning. Hogwart to the wall. No one right clicks, hand off the mouse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, paints at me, 2, 1, beep boop. We are beginning a very slow rotation. Time for invite to the wall. These are our balls. I don't care.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Wind to the wall. Wind to the wall. The shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Pull non-demonology pets off the boss, let your dots drop, and slow on Hellion for a clean transition. Slow on Hellion for a clean transition. We are waiting about 16 seconds. Slow on Hellion, auto attack on wall. Albinita to the wall. Cleanse with the wall. Beware the shadows. 2%. 1%.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Escal, heal, squish. Debuff in 3, debuff in 2, transition. Debuff, you are retarded. Fuck of it.
더 빡딜하세요.
It's like you hear me counting debuff in 3, debuff in 2, and then you like right click on the portal. I don't understand.
빡딜하세요. 이성 피하세요.
Up to a stream if it won't break your computer, I guess. And anyone on the outside. No. The pull timer. Okay, so to recap the whole like pulling thing. So stand like right here, when the timer has, let's say, 8 seconds on it, Horn of Winter, pop your indestructible, mount up, and then run at Hallion, taunting and icy touching when you are in close proximity to him. Albanita, summon and soul link with your pets, Albanita, and do a Druid buff Besho on yourself. So Horn of Winter, indestructible,
5,
mount up, yeah.
4, 3,
And run. Don't stop running. Like, just because there's time on the timer, that's not your problem. Like, you are the star. You pull. The raid adjusts to you pulling. If they see you running in, they can pop their like potions that way. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Lindemall. But also the rogues have range on their tricks of the trade.
피하세요.
Meteor. So they have a hard time tricksing you if you're like in fucking Narnia when you start the pull. Dodge the fire first, then ranged on the Inferno. Back pull out of the fire squish.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor. The skull heading to the wall. Dodge the fire. It wants to touch you a little bit. Don't want to touch you. Be with the off tank. Corbandalis to the wall. Once I'm at the wall, no one right clicks, hand off the mouse. 7, 6, 5, 4, pants up me, 2, 1, beep boop. We are rotating. Helene is rotating toward you, and you are rotating with these balls. You are the shadows. You can cleanse yourself,
경로에서
brother.
빠지세요.
Yeah. Oh, you were just letting yourself sit at the wall there, Atmos? Yeah, button you're looking for is Dispel Magic. You are the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
You're fine. It's fine with the mace. They cooked the wall. Raid slow on boss. Raid stop on boss even. Pull pets. Demonology pet stays, of course. Let your dots drop. Slow heavily on the boss. Okay, to the wall. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the shadows.
경로에서
1%
빠지세요.
debuff in 8. Rascal, you can begin healing. Debuff Ancestral. Transition. Debuff in 3. Debuff in 2. Debuff in 1. Is it safe to... You are so fucking stupid.
딜 낮추세요.
Debuff in 1 doesn't mean right click on the fucking portal at fucking... Well, it means wait for the debuff, then right click on the portal. There's a 4-second window that you had to click on the portal beforehand. You can either do that or wait for the debuff to go out. Not as the debuff goes out, fucking right click on the portal. Please. Maybe. Go back at buffed. So when I'm calling like, stop DPS, like we could avoid all of this if you fucking retards actually stop DPS. Do a druid buff, nurture, keep the food, United States, your pet and aspects, Hogwart, focus magic, and nurture. Squishles, Horn of Winter. Indestructible,
5,
mount up,
4,
and run forward.
3,
Here we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So true. At the wall.
유성, 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor, move through and maintain max melee range. Even slightly behind the blue square. Jimmy Kitty to the wall.
유성, 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. You ran with the fire, brother. Left or right? Get rebuffs on our shaman. No one right clicks, hand off the mouse, Hogwart to the wall.
2단계.
7, 6, 5, 4, pain set me, 3, 2, fall me in. You pull to the wall, don't go too far because these are our balls. Where are the shadows?
경로에서 빠지세요.
Is it safe to the wall? These are our balls. Beware the shadows. Raid, auto attack, and wand. Let your dots drop. Pull non-demonology pets off the boss and slow on the boss. For a enchant. Sometimes the roll isn't good enough. Raid slow on the boss. 4%, 3%. Beware the shadows.
경로에서
2%
빠지세요.
debuff in 8. Raid stop on the boss. 1% debuff in 3. Outside begin healing or school.
3단계.
Wait for debuff, wait for debuff. Hogwart to the wall. 135 out, and then Hogwart out. 135 out, go. Then Hogwart get out of here.
딜 낮추세요.
Beware the shadows. Quality tank heading to the wall.
빠지세요.
Now it's heading to the wall. Meteor, meteor. Move through and maintain max melee range. Ranged on the Inferno. Isaac balls to the wall. Shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
DPS as normal, both homes. Robin to the wall. Meteor, meteor.
더
Aircheck to the
빡
wall.
뛰세요.
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Lin the warrior to the wall. DPS as normal. Confirming is everyone alive outside. Abenita to the wall. Okay, continue that. Abenita to the wall. Once Abenita is at the wall, continue at the wall. At school, when you feel comfortable, you can heroism. Valkyrie to the wall. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
DPS is normal both realms. Range, clean up the Inferno, and then all of the embers. Carry to the wall.
딜 낮추세요.
Outside, pump damage. Hyper in, go out, and commanding shot for outside.
더 빡 뛰라세요. 경로에서
Make coffee to come back
빠지세요.
in, but for now here. Get power to the wall,
이상
guide to the wall.
피하세요.
Hand of Salvation, quality tank.
딜 낮추세요.
Tie for Envy, you can come back in, it's currently safe. Into the
더
wall,
빡 뛰라세요.
beware the shadows. Outside, clean up all odds. DPS is normal, clean up all odds. Flash to the wall. Meteor, meteor. Do misdirects, do tricks, and globals for Hellion. Dodge the fire. Do misdirects, do tricks, and globals for Hellion. That was the other wall. Beware the shadows. Misdirects, tricks, and globals for Hellion. Valkyrie to the wall.
딜 낮추세요.
We did it. We killed the dragon. Hold for DKP assignment. Do not leave the raid yet. Which one was your DKP holder? Larry, Carrie, Harry? Is it Larry? Yeah, it's Larry. I got you. Larry. Yep, that is not the right amount. Do not leave the raid yet. Do not leave the raid yet. That was a one number too few. You know what? I think it's poor. Alrighty, DKP is done for this run. Loot momentarily. If you don't need loot, offer me characters for second and third. 4 shadow steps are bidding. 4 shadow steps are bidding. Signet to Twilight is now bidding.